Welcome back, my Nakamas. Today we have a deck profile. I know it's since long till I get the last One Piece video. I'm very sorry, guys. I was waiting for my stuff to arrive, and I will showcase you guys a Luffy leader deck profile. Yes, from the starter deck, the black yellow Luffy. I play him pretty much because I love him right now, or since I was playing Enel or Katakuri. I'm just a yellow enjoyer. You know this. You know I'm a yellow enjoyer and enjoying playing yellow. But since right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content and subscriber free, because we are on my way to 1,675 subscriber. We had it, but we lost some subscribers, so subscribe. What you can win are 2 starter decks, the Uta one and the Zorro one. I have these both for you left, guys. I can give them out to 2 or 1 winner. You can decide in the commentary what you want and tell me what is your favorite card from One Piece, and tell which starter deck do you want to win. It's better when we can choose 2 winners and 2 guys have something. We don't need much subscribers till then, so easy subscribe and then we can make it happen. I will do some videos and then afterwards I will give them out if we hit the numbers, so don't think I'm producing all the time the stuff and then post it. But yeah, let's go into this really nice deck profile. Okay, guys, right now at the deck profile we have the leader Luffy. It's really cool because it has a unique ability for 2 turn active main. Once per turn you might trash 1 card from your hand, and then if you have 0 life you can add up to 2 character cards from your hand or trash to the top of your life cards. And since this card is synergizing with getting out cards from your life and play it, it's really good, because you're then sometimes you want to counter something and you're like, I don't want to throw this card away. With this leader, you're nothing to worry about. We play one of the newer cards, 4 of the Flampe. Flampe is a 2k big mom card, but you can play it in this deck really good, and she will be a card that you will be using a lot of, because on play you might add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand and draw 1. Since sometimes you want to have the 1 combo piece or getting the more card advantage, it's really good, because later on if you play Enel in the newer formats, you want to play this card to get a life, because your opponents will not attack you if you have 1 life and they cannot finish you. That's the reason, and you want to have more life and the 1 draw more. It's really good, and it's a 2k counter as well. Then we have our 1k counter Garb, but this one is our main searcher in our deck, so you need to play it as a 4-off, pretty simple. Then we have 4 of the Makino. Makino is a 1k as well, one drop, but the 2k counter card. On play, you might add 1 card for top or bottom of your life to your hand, look at to all of your life cards and place them back to your life in any order. Sometimes you want to play her to have the knowledge, or you want to play the Flampe, but depends on the matchup. You want to have them as hand as a counter, because their 2k is really good, so Makino S, Flampe are your 2k counters. That's really nice. Then, as well as a 2k counter as a 4-drop, is the Hiri. Hiri is really good, 2k counter, and on play you might add 1 card from the top or bottom to your life card, to your hand, and add 1 card to the bottom or your life cards. Since you can then combo with her, maybe you have an ace in your hand and you want to put the ace in the life. It's really cool that you can add 1 card, put the ace in the life, and then can play the small ace to play out the big ace, because you have the knowledge that this card is on top on your life that you can play it. That's really nice, a really nice combo with her, and she's a 2k counter as well. Since we having like 12 2k counters, and the Garb is a 1k counter as well, this deck had a lot of counters. Now we are coming to our Searcher 1-drop card. Since as Garb, so they're both the same card nearly. You look at the top 5 deck, you can add 1 Zabo, 1 Ace, or 1 Monkey D. Luffy with a 5 cost or less to your hand, and the trigger is the main activate, and Garb saying that you can look up the top 5 cards at 1 Zabo, Ace, Monkey D. Luffy. This is a drop on board, and this is an option card, so you're having 8 searchers in your deck, what makes the deck pretty good. So 8 searchers and a lot of 2Ks when they are viable to play as well. To get some combo or get something out in your life is really nice. To the main card we coming later, we playing as well 4 of the small Zabo. You need to, 4 of these small A's, sorry, you need to play, you might trash this character, reveal the top card from your top of your life. So since it's Ace in our life, since I mentioned with the Hiyori, this card, you can trash this card and you can play out one prodigy Ace with a 5 or less, and your leader gets 2000 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So you buff your leader on 2k. So it's right now at 7. And you trash this character away. And then you can play out your Ace for free. And Ace saying, on play, if you have 2 or less life, this character gains rush. Since you take in 1 life, and then you can then you have 3 life, and then use the top card, you have 2 life, and this card is rush, and you can swing in 1 turn both with 7. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty cool to have such combos like this. Then we playing as well 4 of the smaller Zabo. Same effect here, and as well the smaller ones are 1k counter as well. The Ace are not a counter, to be honest, Unity mentioned, but the smaller ones are counters as well. And you can play out with your Moria in the late game, so you're not like too hard if you drop them out because they're getting into your trash anyways. Active main, the same one as with the smaller Ace. You can play out a 5-cost card with Zabo in its name. Since we can play the blocker Zabo, what makes our board pretty unique, that we can easily get not KO'd, draw 2 cards, so you're getting your combo pieces again and discarding in your trash, so you don't need to worry about, you can discard like aces, because with the Luffy ability, if you have a 0 life, you can put 2 aces again in your life. Since when you lose a face-up life, the Ruffy leader as well has a ruling that you got bottom decked life. So you want to play it always out with your little ones. And we can play the yellow Zabo as well. On play, you might trash 1 card from the top of your life. KO up to 1 of your opponent's character with a 5 cost or less. In the early game or mid game is pretty good. As a counter, the other Zabo is a counter as well. So we're having a lot of counters in our deck. Since Ace is only not counter, we're playing right now 4 long less counters, and for Marias it's 8 right now. Then we're playing the small Monkey D. Luffy. As well as with Zabo and Ace, the 3 brothers, this one has the same synergy. You can put this in your trash, you can buff your leader too, and can play out from your life a Luffy. And what's the Luffy saying is a counter as well, for cost for 6000, active main, this character gains plus 2000 power until the start of your next turn. Then if you have 1 or more life cards, draw 1 card and trash 1 card from the top of your life cards. So you want to play this out, then it has 2k, it is 8k, and you get 2k buffs as well. Since our late game card is the Gecko Moria I mentioned, we're playing as a 4F as well. If you're having then 10 Don up as a possibility, you're putting 2 Don here, activates the effect from him. You have Moria in your hand, then you say you want to put Zabo and Ace in your life. Easily, we may make combo pieces here. You have in your grave a small Ace and a small Zabo. Since you activated leader ability, you get the 2 life. So your leader is right now at 7. Then you play for 8 Don, your Gecko, and play the 2 little ones. Since you can now trigger this one, that the leader getting 2k buff as well, can play out the Ace, you get rush. And you can trash the Zabo to protect your field, gain 4k. Of course, you have then more hand cards and you draw again, for instance, or you want to kill something to trash up 1 card, and you don't need to add a life card. So you have a huge board. Since when you do it a lot of times and your opponent don't have something, you have like a board like maybe like this in the late game. It's pretty amazing what Gecko Maria can do in deck, because you can play the little ones out as well. Of course, you play 1 out like this, but you can always trash them. It doesn't care how you play them out. And your leader is at 9k at the opponent's turn, what makes it pretty amazing. And you swing with a huge swing at your opponents right now. And then when you make this 2 times in 1 turn, it's pretty amazing, since you buff him always up, and in the mid game you can buff him as well up at 7. 7 and then later at 9 is pretty amazing. Your opponent again not over it so much, because your opponent is to get all into it with some characters in late game, because you're poking him a lot of with 7 and 8s as well. And this was the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's really basic. Nothing you can change here. I think it's like topping really good. Sometimes the topping. I think it's a pretty good deck. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section down below how you play your Ruffy leader. Would be pretty nice if I can see something else. Played locals. I got 1 time third, and the other time I got second. Lost 2 times in the finals with the Sakazuki. But it's pretty funny. Yeah, you need to figure out how to win with the Saka, but yeah, it's pretty funny, the deck. And okay, guys, thank you very much, and we see us in the next deck profile with NL. See you guys. And at the end, shout out to memberships for championing highest rank. ADF Wolf, thank you very much for supporting the channel, and always stay super.